Meet the team that helps keep Singapore's sewer systems clean. This is Saiful. He is part of a team of cleaners tackling chokages that disrupt the sewer system. These warriors of waste are on standby round the clock to respond to such emergencies. Every month, PUB responds to an average of about 100 chokage cases. That's about 3 cases a day. Whenever a choked sewer is detected, Saiful's team will rush to the site come rain or shine. Not a second is wasted. To confirm a sewer blockage, the team checks inspection chambers on the ground. This involves lifting heavy manhole covers that can weigh up to 120 kg. Stagnant water shows that something is preventing the flow. The blockage could be a mound of wet wipes, sanitary pads, grease, or even face masks. For this sewer, located behind the toilet in Newton Food Centre, the blockage could be due to oil being poured down the drain, a common cause of chokes near eateries. Next, the team finds the nearest inspection chamber using a map that outlines Singapore's sewer network. Flowing water is a good sign. It means that the blockage is located between this inspection chamber and the previous one. Once the team has pinpointed the choke, they get to work. A bunch of flexible rods are joined together to reach the blockage. A corkscrew attachment captures and breaks up the contents of the choke. The team deftly prods the blockage until water starts flowing again. The gunk choking the sewer usually remains unseen as it is broken up into smaller chunks, but a foul smell is certainly felt. The sewer is then sprayed with a high-pressure water jet. This can clear stubborn obstructions like hardened grease. After cleaning, the team lowers a long flexible cable with a small camera attachment end down the manhole. This allows them to see if the sewer is in good condition. In the past, officers had to inspect sewers by entering manholes themselves. These remote-controlled cameras mean this risky and odorous practice has ceased. Detecting sewage chokes will be even faster by the end of 2024, as PUB plans to install a total of 1,000 sensors to detect any change in a sewer's water level. But even these improvements of technology cannot rid the biggest source of these chokes. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the team has noticed more wet wipes turning up in sewers. Saiful estimates that roughly 7 out of 10 chokage cases are caused by wet wipes. So next time you think of flushing a wet wipe down the toilet bowl, think twice. It will make the lives of Singapore's sewage cleaners better.